Hey there! So today I'm bringing you the review of the new Wuben product. It says here it's a flashlight, but let's see if it really is a flashlight. This is probably not the box in which it will be sold to the public. This is just a reviewer's box, but let's see what's inside, and let me tell you that this product is not yet available, and it was sent freely from Wuben for review. So I hope that soon enough you will be able to find it in some online store. More than that, despite this is a free product, I will do my honest review on it. So stay tuned for what it is. Nothing more, nothing less than this. And let's see what we have. So one USB to micro USB cable, Wuben branded here, and the main product, and it is the Wuben E62. You probably remember the Wuben Gecko E61 that I reviewed some time ago, and this is their new product. It is indeed a flashlight, partially, but it has some other things, like a glass breaking tip and also a scalpel blade that I will show you what it can do right away. So, but first some specs. Let's see how much it weighs. Well, yeah, lightweight. Sorry. Ooh. Let's do it again. 47 grams. This is not too much. And let's see its length. So from the tips to the back, 1475 millimeters, or 14 centimeters. In this case, 0.75 millimeters. So these are the general specs. As I was saying, this is indeed a flashlight, so let's see what it does as a flashlight. I can tell you already that it has 3 regular modes, low, medium and high, and also it has blinking blue, blinking red and blinking blue and red at the same time, just like the Wuben Gecko did. Well, let's see, just try to make some comparison here before. The E62 is, well, maybe 1-2 millimeters taller here, but it's not a very big difference, but it is a little bit larger, not like this, but this way it is a little bit larger. But as I was saying about the modes, let's see how this works. You have the switch button here. That will also be the indicator for the battery and for charging and all that stuff. And you click it. You just click for on, and it has mode memory. Now it's on the highest, and now it's on the lowest. So to change modes from low, medium, high, you press and hold when it's on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and to click, and you click for off. Click for on, click for off. Now let's put it on the lowest mode here, and to enter the blinking blue and red, you have to make a double click. To return to the previous regular modes, you press and hold. And from any mode, either these regular modes or the blinkings, you just have to click for off. It's all the same. More than that, it has this glass breaking tip. I don't know if it is tungsten or other kind of material. It is pointy. I will try to show it here, right here, and let's try to show it in another place. So I will point it here and I will zoom it in. This is what the tip did, and let's see what it does, not as a tip but as a scalpel. So let's pick some paper. As people normally say, it's razor sharp. Also cutting the paper here. I didn't press it well on this part, but it's razor sharp. Some thicker material, some cardboard, easily cutting through cardboard, and easily cutting again. You have to make some pressure, of course. Now let's see these two kinds of leather, easily cutting them. Well, 3 pieces here. Let's put it aside. And now a thicker part of leather from an old belt, and let's see what it does. I didn't press it hard enough, but I can complete the cuts here. Okay, and okay, and okay. So, as for the scalpel, it's quite good, and you have the proof here. In my previous video attempt, I made a cut, a deep one. And, well, we have the wood, so why not? As you can see, it's sharp. So it's pretty usable as scalpel too. Let's see how the beam looks like concerning the flashlight. I will dim these lights a little bit. Sorry, not this part here. Dim it here and dim it on this side. To the lowest mode. So click. It is in the medium, high, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. It is a floody beam, of course. It doesn't have a big range. It doesn't illuminate more than, I don't know, maybe 5-10 meters on the highest, of course. But it is useful. It's a bit different from this one. This here is the Gecko E61 and the E62. They are a bit different also in color. And this one is less bright than this one. This one is greener, this one is rosier too. Concerning the blinking modes, I will put it right now. Blue, red, blue and red. And let's stop it. So this is pretty much how it works. And now let's bring some lights again. And bring some lights again here. Okay. Sorry for this. About rechargeability, I am now using the included cable. I will plug it into the USB, and just to show you how the indicator looks like. So when it's off, it's of course, when the flashlight is off, the switch is also off. When the flashlight is on, it will be blue when it's almost charged, it will be blinking blue when it is a little bit decreased, then constant red if it's, well, it's time to recharge, and then blinking red, and you know the battery is almost depleted. So you have these 4 indications, and well, when it's red, it's time to obviously recharge. As for recharging, I'm switching it off here. When it's charging, it's constant red. When it's fully charged, it's blue. Nothing more than this, but just wanted to show you how it worked. Concerning the drop down as well, this is very, very amateur. This was what I was saying to you concerning the battery level, blue, and then blinking blue, and then red, and then blinking red. When it's blinking red and the battery is very depleted, it will shut off. There you cannot change modes, or this is advancing low, medium, high, and you cannot jump to the blinking modes as well. About the run times, it has 2 major step downs. I made a 15 minutes test, and it has 2 major step downs. One is around the 40 seconds, and it drops until the, well, it drops a little bit, and then stabilizes at 1 minute and a half. Then from 1 minute and a half to 3 minutes and 15 seconds, it will be stable, and then it drops again. About 15 seconds, and then from the minute 3.30 up to the minute 15 when I ended up the test, well, it stayed that way. It didn't drop more. The temperature, well, it probably was 35, 36 on this part here of the LEDs, not hot at all, and here it was around 25 Celsius degrees. Concerning charging, well, I did a slight test. I'm missing some information here. I started charging it from when it was completely depleted, and it took around 1 hour and a half to completely charge at 5.03 volts or 0.2, it depended. And about the amps it was charging, it was around 0.10 amps or 0.1 amp. During the time it was decreasing, and by the end the USB tester that I used, that was this one here, it was showing 0.0.0, but probably there was missing something here. I don't know which number it was. Concerning the milliamps that was passed through the wire, it was around 113 and 13th, yes, no, 13, sorry, milliamps. So this was pretty much what the charging part was. Now let's make some comparison with other things here, namely the part of the blade, the scalpel part. This is a regular scalpel that I use constantly. This is part of a utility knife. This is the blade of Leatherman Squirt PS4, or eventually a Victorinox here. So it's of course smaller. Also, you can find these kind of blades in different places. It's quite common. I've made a quick search on AliExpress, and it was easy to find these blades. I will show you how to retrieve it. So you carefully push it here on the back, and then pull it from the top, and it is easily removable. So if it breaks or if it becomes dull, you can replace it. Then to put it back again, you have to do the opposite, and it fits right there. Also, I wanted to show you here that you have here the serial number. Give you some details. Sorry about the focus. There is no flaw in terms of machining. This clip is very good, and it's actually an improvement concerning the Gecko E61, because this way the flashlight enters your pocket this way and not this way, so it goes parallel to your body and not perpendicular to your body. I found it quite nice that Wuben did this evolution. If it was on this older model, it would probably be here to make it well, easier to carry. Also, if you can clip it on your pockets with this part out, and you can use it to illuminate something that you are doing, or your path, in case it's necessary. Now, just to make some comparisons with, well, the Wuben family, let's say it this way. This is the E19, the D1, the TO46R, the TO10R, the E5. I don't have the T050 here with me, and the biggest one, the T70. What can I tell you more about this pen, this multifunction tool and flashlight from Wuben? I guess it's actually an improvement from the previous model in terms of ergonomics, in terms of function. Well, I actually like to have here a pen in some part, of course, but it was not possible. But well, in terms of well, functional device, it can have some how can I say, some utility, as especially as this part of the blade. Careful with it; it's very sharp, but it's quite useful. Many times, of course, I'm not breaking glass all the time, I'm not cutting things all the time, but I am illuminating things all the time. And if I have it on my pocket, well, it will be easily carried on a pocket, so it will not be a burden to carry on my jeans or something else. I can also tell that the mode spacing in the new E62, it's better than on the E61. The low is lower, the high is highest, and there is a different spacing between the modes, so it's nicer concerning its utility as a flashlight. Also, the tint is slightly rosier than on the E61, so I like it. About the blinking modes, well, I really don't care much about them. I guess it's not usable. It could be a constant red so that you can preserve your night vision and all that stuff, or eventually constant blue, constant red, and constant blue and red if you want it, but not blinking. It's, well, that's the only part that I really don't care for. About the USB port, sorry, not USB-C. It's slightly raised, so you have to be careful when you are using it. Be sure to press it down so that it is held back in place when it's not in use. This is also that Wuben can probably improve on this or in other versions, because it's well, it's probably a thing that we need to take care and take in attention. You can always try to open it. I wouldn't recommend it. It has 4 screws here. It's hexagonal screws. Well, it's not actually visible here, but it's a T7 key. But I would not recommend it. Concerning the grip, well, it's not used as pen, but you can use it in different ways. Also as a scalpel, this way. It doesn't completely lock. It has some pressure, but if you are pressing this way, careful not to have the fingers below. Also cutting, you can use it this way. As a flashlight, well, probably this is the best, or eventually this is the best way to do it, but you will find your own way. I really like this new design. I really like the color. I was not fond of this type of colors before, but now I find it, well, somehow attractive concerning the black models. And I don't know if Wuben will have other colors or just blue, but in any case this one is quite nice. This is more or less what I wanted to tell you. You have to be well, attentive to the switch button to see when it tells you to recharge the flashlights and all that stuff. But well, it's probably what I wanted to tell you about. You can see my written review on Budget Light Forum. The link will be down in the description. And well, I hope you enjoy again this new product from Wuben. And well, have a nice day whenever it is.